So I wanted to ask a couple questions on that. How much do you, or how many times do you suggest people practice their speech?
Ooh,
I mean, does the time too many times is gonna mess you up, or?
Okay, so I used to tell my college students, I want you to practice this thing at least 3 to 5 times. The actual answer is you want to practice it from beginning to end as many times as it takes you so that you're consistent with the delivery time. Because, again, you're only going to be given 20 minutes or 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, sometimes an hour. You're only going to get whatever amount of time, right? Well, if somebody gives you 45 minutes and you're done in 10, that's a problem. And it's the same kind of problem. It's just a problem in a different way, because people are like, well, that was weird. There was only 10 minutes. So you need to know how long are your prepared statements going to go? How long is your speech going to go? And so practice it as many times as it takes so you are consistent with that time. So that's at least 3 times, because the first time is like, okay, so this is the benchmark. The second time is, all right, so I was about the same amount, and you're looking to be about the same amount of time within 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so within 1 to 2 minutes. So the second time we'll say, all right, so it looks like I'm getting close. The third time, if you're consistent, great, you're good. 3 times is okay. I encourage you to do it more if you'd like to. Sometimes I practice on my way to events. Sometimes I practice just chunks of my speech, especially the beginning. I always want to make sure my attention getter is really solid, because audience members in those first 10 to 30 seconds are going to be making that decision, am I going to pay attention to this person, or am I going to zone out and be on my phone for the rest of the presentation, right? So we want to know that those first 10 to 30 seconds are going to be solid. So I practice my attention getters multiple times, over and over and over again, so that I've got my pausing down, I've got my inflection down, I know where I'm going to want to stop for people. I try to have people enjoy themselves a little bit. So if I've got a joke, I make sure that they're going to want to laugh. But if you're not a funny person, if you're not someone comfortable with humor, do not feel like you've got to start your speech with a joke, please, because it's very likely to fall flat if you're not comfortable with humor, and then you're nervous for the rest of the speech, like, oh, they don't like me, oh no, they didn't laugh at my joke, because I didn't even think it was funny either. You didn't think it was funny either, don't tell it. I'm just saying.